Get ready for an out-of-this-world audio experience with the music powerhouse that is otherwise known as the Quadriga. We'll be taking a closer look at the form and overall functionality, and also doing a little sound test a bit later on in the video. So with that said, let's get straight into the unboxing. The box arrives safe and sound, and if we open it up, we'll find the Quadriga, which we'll come back to in just a second. And then we have one remote control, which we can tweak the equaliser settings with, or adjust the volume. You can change the radio station or track, play and pause our audio, and also select save presets. So you have a ton of options to choose from at the touch of a button. We then have the essential mains power cable and this detachable antenna, which simply screws onto the adapter at the back. We also have a little booklet for reference for the initial setup. It's also worth pointing out that you can also register your device online for a 3-year warranty, just to give you that extra peace of mind. Despite its size, the Quadriga has a very sleek aesthetic. This beautiful beast weighs in at a total of 5.3 kilograms and measures in at 430 by 128 by 280 millimeters, and it has 4 sturdy grips on the bottom, making it an immovable object once placed on a flat surface. It also gives a little extra height, which comes in especially handy for reducing those sound reflections from the speaker that is hidden away underneath. On the front, we'll find a bright 2.8 TFT display with an integrated CD player and a volume and navigation dial to the right here. We have buttons for tuning, selecting a favourite radio station, turning the device on or selecting the mode, and you can also look at the menu or information and go back or forward. And last but not least, access the alarm features, which can be set with a variety of customization options. We also have one aux in port and a headphone port. We'll also find 2x4-inch speaker drivers on each side and a 6-inch subwoofer, which helps to deliver a rich bass and crystal clear audio. Which reminds me, make sure to stay tuned for the sound test a little bit later on in the video. So let's move on to the back of the unit, where we'll find the on and off switch, this antenna adapter to boost the signal strength when accessing DAB and FM radio, one USB port for playing MP3 files, an audio in for external left and right speakers. We also have one optical port and a DC in port. So now that we've had a look at the design, let's explore what this bad boy has to offer in terms of functionality. When starting the radio up from a cold boot, you'll be greeted with a number of different options to customize your experience, including time and language. It's worth noting that with this model, we also have a multi-language interface, which I think is a really nice addition. So you'll want to make sure that you connect to your Wi-Fi first and then select your preferences, all of which can later be changed in the settings menu if need be. So let's start with the internet radio. Simply press the mode button on the controller or the unit until you see the InternetRadio icon. From there, you can travel the world of audio by browsing the location options and tuning into radio stations all around the globe. If you'd like to save a station, simply press the favourite button so that you can come back to it at a later date. And you can save up to 40 radio presets in total, which is brilliant if you have the memory of a goldfish, just like me. If you'd like something a little bit more familiar, that's no problem. You can also tune into the frequency of your favourite local radio stations by selecting the FM option. You can jump to the different radio stations by pressing the numbers or OK/scan button on your controller, or you can search for lesser known stations by manually tuning it with the up and down buttons. Or if you'd like to explore a little bit further, you can do so with the DABRadio, which allows you to explore a plethora of stations from all around the UK. Simply press the mode button and then select the DAB icon. The radio will then scan for stations, and you'll be able to pick your station of choice from a varied list of popular stations. If you're not really in the musical mood but find yourself with a thirst for knowledge, you can catch the latest episode of your favourite podcast by pressing the podcast icon, and similarly to the internet radio, you're able to explore by genre, popularity, location, and discover mode. If you'd like to play something from your digital collection, then it's definitely worth checking out the MusicPlayer. It allows USB playback and lets you repeat or shuffle your personal playlists. Just ensure that you have your USB plugged into the port at the back, and then select the music icon on the menu and you're all set. Or alternatively, if you'd like to keep things old school with your physical CD collection, then you can play all of your favourites with the integrated CD player. All you have to do is select the CD player option in the mode menu and then insert your disc of choice, and then your music should automatically start to play. Now, it really would not be much of a music system without a Spotify option, but thankfully Majority have got us covered. Select the infamous Spotify logo on the mode menu and then follow the steps to link your Spotify account and access it with ease. You can also connect to Bluetooth. All you have to do is press the mode button once again until you see the little Bluetooth icon on the screen. Then make sure that your phone or tablet is in Bluetooth mode and select the Majority Quadriga option. Then the devices will connect and you can play whatever you like. Now, it definitely wouldn't be much of a review without an official sound test. So let's play some samples and also take the equalizer settings for a spin in the process. So, what do you think? It delivers a broad spectrum of audio and I absolutely love the equalizer settings. My personal favourite being the rock and movie modes where you have higher levels of bass that really add more depth to your audio. It's also really nice being able to adjust the bass and treble manually by pressing the equalizer settings button and scrolling down. You can also save your settings so you can access them at a later date. But why exactly should you consider buying your next audio device from MajorityAudio? Majority are the UK's first carbon neutral audio brand, and they're incredibly passionate about making a meaningful impact when it comes to creating an environmentally conscious future. They started out way back in 2012 and have continued to grow and flourish ever since, with sustainable practice at the heart of everything they do. Through their Planetary initiative, Majority have planted over 435,000 trees in the official Majority forest, all in an effort to help towards a more eco-friendly future for everyone. The Quadriga is a fine sample of retro tech with a modern twist. With multiple connectivity options, integrated 2x4-inch speaker drivers, various equalizer modes, and the ability to explore worlds of audio from the comfort of your own home, the Quadriga is the ultimate entertainment system. As always, thank you so much for watching this review video. I hope that you found it helpful, and I'll catch you next time.